reaching our arms up high, palms facing each other, shoulder blades down. Take a deep breath in and out, forward fold. Halfway lift, forward fold. You can have your knees bent or straight, whatever is best for you. Putting your hands on the ground, step back into your down dog. Rock forward into a plank. This will be our flow. Halfway down, and then upward facing dog into downward facing dog. Let's step or hop to the top, coming all the way up, reaching your arms up high. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, forward fold. Halfway lift, back flat, forward fold. Hands to the top of the mat, stepping back into your downward dog. These are sun salutations that are so good for warming our body up, creating some fire, and good for our digestion. Push your hips up towards the ceiling, your triceps towards the floor. Take a deep breath in. On the way out, step or hop to the top of the mat. Coming all the way up. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. We'll do our flow one more time, stepping back into downward dog. Coming forward into plank. And you can do this chaturanga on your knees or on your toes. So we'll go halfway down, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Let's lift our left leg high, stepping forward to the top of the mat, low lunge. Pushing your hips forward, reaching your arms up, palm facing each other. Take a few deep breaths here, relax your shoulders. Bring your hands into cactus hands, pull your elbows behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Create power in this movement by good posture and confidence of holding yourself still. Arms back up tall. Right hand to the floor, twisting to your left. Feel what the right hip is doing. Allow the left hip to drop a little lower. Take that left hand and push your knee away. Your foot will tip just a little bit. Bringing awareness to what our body is feeling can be a form of meditation for sure. Let's come back into low lunge. Take a deep breath in, hands to the floor. Let's rock back into child's pose. Feet together, knees apart. You can put a block or a bolster or a pillow underneath your hips if you need a little bit more support there. You can put a block or something underneath your forehead as well. Let's come forward, back into our down dog. Right leg high, stepping forward into our low lunge, foot on the floor, reaching up high, feeling that stretch in the left hip. Bring your elbows down into cactus, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Look up just a little. Find that focus point to look at. Open the front of your body. Arms back up. Left hand to the floor, twisting to the right. Let your hips sink a little further into the floor. How does the left hip feel? Bring your right hand to your right knee, push it away a little. Let your foot tip just a bit. Bring yourself back in. Let's rock back into our child's pose. Feet together, knees apart, creating space for breathing, for breath. Return to your breath here, taking those deep breaths in, slow everything down. Let's come up onto our hands and knees. We'll take a few cat-cows. I want this one to go slow. So coming into cat, pull your belly button up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. Cow pushes your belly button towards the floor. Breathe out. Take a deep breath in, coming into cat. Curl your hips. Breathe out. Pushing your hips down towards the floor. Your belly button towards the floor. And rock back into child's pose. Reaching your hands out as far as they'll go. Reaching your hips back as far as you'll go. Find your breath. Come on back up onto your hands and knees again. We'll do thread the needle. Arm lifts up, really twist, bringing your hand underneath, shoulder right to the floor, and stay here. It's a nice stretch for the thoracic spine and the left shoulder. Put your right hand to the top of the mat, rock back into your child's pose. Keeping your left arm underneath you, you're looking under your right tricep. Come on back up onto your hands and knees again. This time our right hand comes up high and it dives underneath our left shoulder, right ear to the floor. Go as far as you're comfortable. Creep that hand right along. We want to challenge our range of motion and challenge our body without causing any stress. Left hand to the top of the mat, rock back into your child's pose. Keep looking underneath your left tricep. Taking your breath here might be challenging, but so important. The ability to breathe in a lot of positions helps us to move better, lift more, be more productive. Let's come on back up onto our hands and knees, rock back into your down dog. Left leg high, coming forward into a left side pigeon. You're going forward over your ankle or lower leg, your knees on the outside of your body, going down as deep as you feel comfortable. Maybe this is where you want to go, or bringing your forehead right to the floor. Making your way back up. Take your time, honor your hips. Sometimes that can be a bit painful. I like to lift my left leg high to bring it back to my down dog. Walk your dog a little here, keeping your toes on the floor, bending and straightening your knees. Get such a nice stretch down the back of your body. Movement is also lovely for the body. Right leg high, coming forward into pigeon. Rocking down and back as far as you're comfortable. Again, we want to challenge our range of motion without causing really any stress. Find your breath. Some mild discomfort is okay. Slowly making your way back up. Take your time, especially if the hip is sore. Right leg high, downward dog. Let's make our way onto our seat or sitting. Feet out in front. This is a lot of good core work to be able to sit up tall. Lifting your arms up. Take a deep breath in and out. Forward fold. If you can't have your hands on your feet, you can put your hands on the ground beside you. Wherever your flexibility is just fine. I just don't want you to be hanging out in no man's land. Find balance here with your hands on your feet. And let's pump them a little so your hands will pull one foot and then the other foot. You might feel more of a stretch through the calf, range of motion through the ankle. And make your way back up. We'll sit now with your feet together, knees apart. Sitting up as tall as you can, let's take a deep breath. Let your legs sink down towards the floor while you maintain your posture. Wherever you have your feet, it doesn't matter to me. It matters more that you keep your posture up, your back straight. Let's lie down on our back again. We'll do a supine twist. Bring your left knee into your chest. Left leg over your body, looking to your left. I like to put my right hand on my knee, just to give it some more support so I can relax into that. Find your breath in this twisted position, and only go as far as your back is comfortable. It's a fabulous stretch, a fabulous position to challenge your breathing, get those rib cage to move a little more. But if it's too stressful, you've got to back off and meet your body where it's at. Come onto your back, switch legs, right knee in towards your chest. Crossing it over your body, left hand on your knee, looking to your right. Each side might be a little different, that's okay. Just go to wherever you find your happy place. Find your breath. It's important to take deep breaths here. It might be challenging. Push your belly button out. Make your rib cage so big, and then breathe everything out. Let's come back to the center. Putting our legs flat out, lying down on our back, palms facing up. Let your eyes close and your lower back just fall into the mat. Find that breath again where your belly button pushes up towards the ceiling. Your lower back will push into the floor. Savasana can be the hardest part of our practice, and it doesn't mean we're done for the day. It just means you're taking a little bit of time for yourself, for your clarity, and it's good practice at being very present. If you have trouble calming your thoughts, focus on your breath. Slowly make your way onto your side. Try to keep your eyes closed. Right into the fetal position, knees towards your forehead, forehead towards your knees. Give your knees a hug. Take a breath. Keeping your eyes closed, making your way into a seated position with your knees crossed or legs out in front of you, palms on your knees, hands on your knees, palms facing up. Lifting up tall in your posture, let's take another breath in, 4 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out for 8 seconds, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to heart center. Namaste. Great work. Awesome way to get a stretch in. Awesome way to calm things down throughout the day. Short and sweet, especially if you've been sitting a lot. I invite you to have a beautiful morning or afternoon or evening whenever you're doing this.